Imagine being 25 years old and your ass is already getting a divorce. Well, you've had your second divorce. Yeah. What's good, Black Star Podcast? I know there's a new way I did the intro. I, Ladies and gentlemen, today we got a person that is younger than me that's been divorced twice. Oh yeah. Look at this shit right here. This is the shit I got to deal with my generation. Y'all wonder why I say I hate my generation? Here is why. Look at this goofy shit right here.
I was told not to speak about this, and honestly, it just makes me want to speak about this even more. And not because I want to talk crap or any of that kind of stuff. It's just, life is really hard to just keep it all in and not share it. And to be honest, yes, this is my second divorce. Yes, I'm 25 years old, and I know that's embarrassing. Like, that sounds embarrassing. Like, oh, you must be the problem. Oh my gosh, 25 and your second divorce. Yes, I am going through another divorce, and I am going to speak about it. Not going to share the reasons specifically why, because yes, the person does deserve privacy. But all I can say is that this is a very difficult time for me. This has been my lowest point ever. And I will never stay, even if I love a man. My kids will always come first, no matter what. I don't care. I don't care if we're married. And that decision that I made was really hard. It was.
Let me explain something to y'all, and then we're going to get to the rest of the video. The way that it works, well, at least for the people that I think is successful when it comes to marriage, including myself, and the way that God ordained it is man over woman, but God over man, and woman over child. Let me revise that. God over man, man over woman, woman over child. But more importantly, what it also says is that, your spouse, your husband comes first. And the reason that it says that is because everything else falls up under that, right? If you are on the same page and you are honoring the person that you are married to, then the kids automatically are taken care of. Everything else is straight after that. And this is the problem and the issue that comes along with being a stepfather or a step parent, because I think that women that don't have any children that then get married to men that have children, maybe they don't go through the same thing. Maybe it's not as impactful. And because I'm not a woman, I can't necessarily speak as much to that. But I don't see a lot of women that signing up for that situation as far as being or getting with a single father versus a single person or a single man getting with a single mother. They will never put you first. They will never, ever put you first. And why should they? Because their loyalty is always going to be to the kid. But more importantly, who is the fools that's over here getting with a woman with multiple kids and deciding that they want to get married to him again?
I will never in my life marry a woman with kids. I have none. So I can have that standard. I don't have any kids. I will never in my life marry, date, or communicate with a woman that has children. Because I'm looking at it from my standpoint. I don't know anything about kids. I don't have any. I don't know anything about kids yet. I don't have any. The last thing I want to do is get into a situation to where I'm being involved with somebody else's children. And then on top of that, I don't know the first thing about being a father. So, right, I'm not ready for a ready-made family. I'm not ready for that. You have kids. For you to think that you have this much, this high, you should have this high of a standard because you have kids, but you didn't choose to stay with your. Yeah, no.
It's 2025. Haven't y'all paid attention to what was going on? Haven't y'all been paying attention to all of my content? You don't watch? Or you thought that you was going to be special than the person that was before it. You thought that the person that she had children with couldn't hold on to her, but you was going to do it better. even though she still had to have a relationship with the previous father. Okay, okay.
Like the hardest decision I had to make in my entire life. But I know that I made the right choice because JoJo deserves the best. Isaiah deserves the best. And I will continue to do that always. Now, it's not easy being a single mom again. And I say again because the first time I married, it backfired really fast, a week after to be exact, because cheaters will be cheaters, you know, and unfortunately, or actually I would say thankfully, I got pregnant and I have my JoJo now. The only problem is that just because you get married, it doesn't mean everything will be solved for you or everything's gonna go great. Things don't always turn out the way you planned them to. And yeah, I got pregnant and I've been carrying the weight by myself with JoJo for the past, I mean, he's gonna be 4. Although in my second marriage, I did receive like help for JoJo. I'm happy I have JoJo in my life because I don't have to go through this alone, but I am sad that I couldn't give JoJo a father figure. I am sad about it. I am. Now, Isaiah has a great father figure, and I'm so happy for that, but it's still.
It's called Stop Getting Pregnant and Having Kids. How about that?
Unfortunate that I couldn't give both my children what they deserved. And there won't be a.
You didn't give your children what they should have. You didn't give your children that because you don't know how to have that. You don't have that. You never chose somebody that actually is worth the damn to actually you never had anybody to actually make you think like, oh, let me stay with him because he's a good father. You don't have that.
Third. There won't be a third try. You know how they say third time's a charm. No, I ain't doing that anymore. And I'm gonna struggle for who knows how long until they're older and they're able to, you know, be independent. But for now, I still have to continue to work.
And first of all, I don't believe that because as soon as the next opportunity presents itself, she's not going to deny that. She's just talking because she's angry and going through another divorce. But more importantly, you will struggle. Absolutely. And the kids are the ones that's really going to pay the price for it. But we'll get into that in a minute.
Very hard, and I still have to continue to be in this state co-parenting because that's where my second child was born and that's where his father is, and I have to stay here and I'm stuck regardless of my circumstances, and I have to constantly be trying to find new babysitters because they all quit after like 2 weeks because I can't afford that much. So I'm constantly with fear that I might get fired at my job because this past month I've been late twice because my babysitters are so unreliable and they just quit. And this is gonna be my life for who knows how many years until my kids go into school. I don't know, but they're still very young, so that's still gonna continue for a long time. And not just that, but I don't have my family here. Like, I miss my mom, I miss all of them, and they're in a different country. Like, there's nothing I can do about it because I'm co-parenting and I have to stay here. But I also can't have the support of my soon-to-be ex-husband because if we want to do it the correct way and co-parent the right way, I have to keep to myself and I have to do things on my own. And I can't ask his family for help because that's his family. And the minute I decide to divorce him, which I'm in the process of doing right now, I can't receive help from his family. And it's unfortunate for me because I'm the loneliest I've ever been.
Wait, so you decided that you want to divorce him, and now you're mad because you're not going to be able to get any help from his family because you wanted a divorce? And what planet does this? On what planet does this shit ever make sense to these people? Like seriously, on what planet does any of this shit ever make sense to these people? You can make this bullshit up.
I'm at the lowest financially too. My car is gonna, I don't think my car will make it another winter here. It needs tires, it needs brakes, it needs a lot of things. And it's just a constant stress of thinking, shoot, are we gonna make it this month? Like, and then on top of that, like, just feeling all the weight. Anyways, this page is only about positivity. And the reason why I speak like a lot of positive stuff is because I've heard this saying that if you speak positive thoughts, you will feel positive. So that's why I speak positive things all the time, not because I feel good right now or because I just try to trick my brain into thinking everything's okay when honestly, like, I'm not doing that okay. Every day I feel worried, I feel stressed, and I know that there's bigger problems, you know, like at least we're all alive and
there's always going to be a guy waiting in the wings for the possibility of being able to rock out with you because she still is cute. And so they're going to promise her, oh man, yeah, I'll take care of your kids. Hey, what's up, little man? What's going on? How you?
You know what? At this point, it's a sad state of affair for these people. It really is. It's a real sad state of affairs because the fact of the matter is that you have people like this that literally try to expose their lives on TikTok all the damn time, and then when they get called the fuck out, now they want to fucking cry. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you because you're going through a situation like that. I really fucking don't feel bad for you at all. If anything, if anything, it's just like you are fucking pathetic as a person. Because if you've been married twice and you can't even get that shit right, raise your kids alone, deal with yourself, and don't fuck nobody else up. That's all I'ma say. You saying third time's the charm, you're not gonna do it? You will when you will if a dumbass sucker come along. You would. Stop it. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support with a comment. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.